Hey, good evening. Hey, good evening. How are people tonight? I see there are people. I do something to do my little intro. I always type in there. Welcome back to allergies. It is indeed back to allergy season. I don't know. I think it's whatever it is. It sets me off. It's going to be between 60 and 70 degrees. Ugh. However, I don't think I'm as bad as it was last time. So let's hope, because it's getting warmer already. So maybe it won't hit me like it has so far. So I was gonna say, so everything's great. We had a great Saturday. We had a great stream on Saturday. Got a lot of money for the Trevor project. We're all right. So I decided on this the little marine here. If he's not finished painting, he could definitely use some more. A lot of his backs got paint on it. However, I'm gonna try to bring. I'm seeing if it's okay. They say they think it's okay. I'm gonna bring him with me to Port Con, Maine, and we can do stupid things to him there. But I will give him away on the stream on the following Saturday. I know that technically still isn't June, but I want to do it on a Saturday, and since I won't be here next Saturday, I don't really have a choice. It's got to be the following Saturday, so which will give it away, and I'll make sure everything's filled in, even if it isn't just stupid stuff. And I've had a ton of fun doing it though. For $5, you can pick one little section. You pick a whole section. Actually, it's not one little section. It's a whole section. So like all the belt or this whole leg, and I'll paint it up in however you dictate it. But tonight it's back to Mr. Noise Marine, as I did do a little work on him yesterday. I did fix up a bit of the shading. I wasn't real happy with it, so I went back over and I fixed it up a bit. Added a little shade. Highlighting, not the shading. Added a little highlighting on there and there. And a little this here and a bit of the tube. Oh, it doesn't look real well. I guess it's not going to look that shaded. I might add a little more. Highlighted. I might add a little more highlighting on that. So I don't have much left in the blue. I do want to. Oh, I did get inside his helmet. I do want to add some more highlights to the hair or the crest and the things on the back tonight, and then hopefully I'll be doing the purple too. But welcome to the tavern, where apparently we serve gummy worms. I said I'll take ads for candy over ads for about anything else. So I'm not complaining. Alright, so what a mess. My palette's a disaster right now. It's still wet. And of course I got rockin' music because this guy is a rockin' noise marine. There, okay, so now I want an in-between color. So I have, yep, I do have all my colors stuck next to me here. Well, I want to take, although I'm going to take stuff that's on my palette that's still wet and still I can still use. I have actually seen it. I saw it for Sour Patch Kids. I guess they think I'm sweet, huh? Is that what it is? So I'm going to add a lighter color on these. Come on. Let's see where the highlights would be. So that's up towards the top. So I can kind of feather that in. I'm going to get a little bit, even though a lot of this is in shadow, I'm going to get a little bit of this. And I'm probably not going to brighten it up too much. So I hope people had a good, take a shit. Well, I'm already painting now, Crimson, you're too late. As soon as I put the shot glass, back where it belongs, it was going to be like, the crimson's going to come on, I'm going to have to retrieve it. I'll get it in a minute. So yesterday we had a lovely painting day. I'm going to do that side too. Painting party was tons of fun, it always is. There were less people, but I suspect that's because it was Father's Day. And that's fine. That's the only weekend I could do it in June, unfortunately. No, I don't want to go too hard. That's alright. It's still lighter. Wow, that's some pretty good headbanging rock. Alright, I'll put that down. Today was a perfect day for priming, so yeah, it really is. It's beautiful outside for priming. It is like, it sounds great for priming, but not so great for my nose. You got all Bunny's sisters for Crusade's prime. Great! The rest of his Grey Knights. Remembered. Haha, I'm almost done with this bottle of booze, but we've got another one. Ooh. Apparently, I'm gonna kill it. But why? Why is the rum all gone? Well, it was a good thing I had him bring up a whole nother bottle. Maybe I should have kept all the bottles and started stacking them on a wall somewhere. We could show how many we killed on this stream. Can't put my glasses up so I can see. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. What should I drink to? What should I drink to tonight? Monday being over. That's a good one. I drink to Monday being over. But today was, yeah. Shit, that would have been a good idea. Oh, it's going to be nice, I think, for at least the beginning part of this week in terms of priming weather in New England. I'll bet you where Mini Mommy is too. I'll bet you it's pretty good up there as well. Because she's basically a bit north of me, of us here in New England, in Canada. Dwayne! Are you better now? You're on. You have made an appearance. I'm hoping that means... I said I'm going to feel horribly. It's your arm, right? I'm hoping that means your arm is better. Actually, I know it's better, come to think of it. I've seen some of your posts showing some of the things you can do. Still a rehab, yes. But it's better because you're here. Remember you said you needed to take some time off from watching the stream. That's okay. The stream is here, just always here. Well, maybe it's not always here, but it's just here when you need it. Yeah, if you can't be here, so be it. I said, as long as the arm is getting better, that's all that really matters. Oh, that's a really thin. It's almost glaze consistency that I just dropped on there. I don't do the thing. If so many people do it, I don't do it. I don't do the thing where you drop it on your fingernail. I just kind of use my palette. Listen, I'm back to this. Apparently, whatever bothers me, allergen-wise, it's got to be like about somewhere between the 50s and 60s. What the hell am I hearing? Oh, it's the neighbors. All of a sudden I hear like this, and it's the neighbors because they were cooking outside on the grill. And I could smell it. It smelled so good. It's like, why don't you people invite me for dinner? It always smells so delicious. You see a doctor on Thursday for follow-up. Well, that's good. I hope all the news is good. And also, at least you got your obsidian crypt done. I did show it off. I don't know if you were... I can't remember if you were lurking or not, but it did show off the obsidian crypt. The obsidian crypt. Because it was really good. I think I said something like, it looks a bit like mine before mine got old. Except for the fact you don't have the obsidian. I'm not really sure if it worked as an obsidian effect, but I'm still happy with it. Let me see if I can go a little lighter on this part. Alright, now I gotta do the crest. Yeah, I'm trying to hold this so people can see what I'm doing. Be nice if that was the case for a change. My goal tonight is try to get this in the purple finished, and maybe, oh, we saw a lot of Gametsi. Hey, Jill Tip! Coming live to you from NYS. What's NYS? It's not New York City, because that'd be NYC. And Dwayne says, I saw a lot of good minis today on the Reaper Facebook. Oh, God, I can't talk. On the Reaper Facebook page or Facebook Reaper page. Good enough. I'll bet. Yeah, you know what? I saw it. You're right. I actually poked my nose in there a little bit, and I did see some really great work on there. You know what? If you want to get good minis for inspiration, I know I'm the biggest Reaper shill in existence, but this is more advertising people's work than even Reaper, because the Reaper fan page is about the fans. It's about people like us, like me, who's a big fan of it. Even more than they'll put announcements on there and such, but it's a lot for people like me to post their work, and it is a great place for inspiration. So agreed. I did see some great stuff on there today. You could put your Obsidian Crypt on there. You could share it to that page, and it's good enough, so I think, you know, go for it. Reaper has built something. Reaper is a lot more than just a business, I think, at this point. They are it's a community around it now. I want to emphasize, just because I'm not painting Reaper Minis doesn't mean they're still not represented in stream, because all the paints I'm using are Reaper paints. Because I really like their paints. And of course, the big news was that I am indeed due a Reaper. I am indeed due a Reaper affiliate now. So I do have a link, and it's right on the page that the stream is on. And if you see anything you like that I'm working with, if you want to ask, and I said it doesn't matter if it's Reaper or otherwise, you can always ask me what I'm using for tools or what the mini is. Oh my god, it may help if I keep it on stream. Anything like that, don't hesitate to ask. Not everything I use is Reaper, although the brush is Reapers too, but if they got a line of Sable brushes too, which are pretty good. I think I'm going to see if I can tone back some of that blue I did in there. This thing is going to be so in the way. Where was that white? Also say that if you love miniatures and love painting, try to go have something for dinner. Well, I can't help you there, Jill Tip. Oh, so you are in New York State. Oh, okay, so it is still New York. It's just not New York City. We're upstate, downstate. Without being overly specific, where in New York State? What's the biggest landmark you're near? Just out of curiosity. Albany. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That's not too far a drive. I do believe Buffalo is a bit further. This is my fabulous Marine. Schenectady. Oh, I know where Schenectady. Oh my god. So that brings back memories. When I was a kid, my dad would go to Schenectady all for his work. He was a vending mechanic and had to go out there every once in a while. Not often, but every once in a while to fix machines. You could always at least get a heads up about it. Come on. I think I added too much water to this color. I know I added too much water. I added too much water to this color. QQ, it's not coming out right. Hold on, blend real well. Worst comes to worst, I can add. Ooh, I think I'm screwing up. My wet palette needs to be changed anyways. I'm almost done. I've got like no room to put any more paints. Alright, I highlighted that. Gelatin! Gelatin, I hope your evening is going well. It is evening out there too. Since you're in the wonderful land of Texas. Although you probably won't agree with me about how wonderful it is. I like the wonderful land of Massachusetts. Not everybody agrees with me on that either, but I like living here. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so... screw up my little... Oh, come on. Get back up. I'm going to screw up my little mat here, which has got my placement. Oh, good! I hope... well, that's good. Free... Oh, I guess it's freehand. I mean, I just painted stripes on some of this. I wouldn't call it, like, real difficult, in-depth freehand, but... it is technically, you're right, it is freehand. I did a little bit on the skeleton guy too. Skeleton head. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day anyways. Hubby asked me how my day at work was. I'm like, it's a day. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't a bad day. I got stuff done. Oh, no, no, I don't want to do that. That's not coming out right. Just gotta kind of scrape that off. Yep. Not, unless you have to take a day off, unless you're required by law to take it off. My company is open. So that means holidays like... Oh God, well I was gonna say it is in some sectors. My husband had it off. That's right, I have the end of the week off. I'm here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then I'll work half day Thursday, and I'm off to Portland, Maine for PortCon for the weekend. So I will not have a stream on Saturday, not that you would actually be around for it. You missed Painting Day, dude. Painting Day was awesome. It was so awesome. I had a blast. Let's see, I wonder if I can make a little glazy glaze of the blue. See guys, look, I don't need to use my brush on my hand. Well, see, that's the thing, dude. You priorities, man. Travel on weeks when it's not my painting party. Aren't you supposed to be able to? Don't you have any mystical powers to like be able to read my mind? And I'm getting a mess of painting this weekend. What does that mean? Are you getting a mess done, or are you getting like more stuff to paint? Because there's a game store where you're at. All right, I gotta pull it. Oh, done. Oh, cool. I am glad to hear that. All right, so Eldritch Purple was my base purple color. Let's see where I'm gonna put this paint. No, but I'm trying to finish up projects and mail stuff out. Well, that's good. So I'm hoping to sort of do this at, okay, fine. Come back soon so we can chat more. That's Gel Tip, everyone. If you don't follow him, here, you know what? He may not be here by the time I do this, but I'm going to shout him out anyways. He doesn't need to know I do this. Oh. I go for 2 hours unless somebody wants to blow some points, and then it'll go longer. Oh, I wonder if that... Maybe I need to make sure that that's working. Let's go to my dashboard. Oh, great. I screwed up Twitch. I'm gonna hate it when it does that. I think it's already set, though. Channel points. But make sure it's turned on. It may not be. Where is paint overtime? Paint over hydrate, skies moist, counting my... Well, that's for Thanksgiving. We have the leftover Halloween candy. That was a great idea. Santa hat, Christmas caroling. Release the Kraken, cowbell, cheers, shot glass. 15 minutes. Oh, okay, 15 minutes overtime is indeed on. So unless people do that, otherwise I'm off in 2 hours. Hi, Cyrus. Oh, you did that just 'cause. That's fine. Tonight I don't raid into anybody in particular. I do like to raid though. Alright, and we can chat more if I can remember what the hell I'm talking to you about. Alright, so oh, it's right. I was putting some color out here. So, hey, Cyrus. Cyrus, the mostly who's responsible for getting that purple bar up past the halfway point on my on my Fabulous Greens fundraiser. I'm just gonna say in $25 more, then we start the giveaways for these. If we can get there, $25, I'll start doing giveaways for these lovely paint mini holders that Sayana has painted, and they're purple. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a purple mini holder? I actually, you know what? If I don't give them away, I'm keeping one. Saranish, you've done enough. This is for anyone else. Actually, in reality, I don't know who here. Well, I was gonna say, I think actually I do know who hasn't, but that's okay. People do what you can do, you know. You and Crimson have already done a lot. All right, I'll see you both after. I'll see you and Gel Tip after dinner. All right, so I'm gonna go in. Twitch, stop being twitchy. Twitch is being twitchy. My thing is fine, but Twitch is being twitchy. Alright, so. Actually, I'm going to pull out my original color. Because I want to go over that spot that I sort of highlighted. And I'm going to start highlighting again. Because I did sort of add like a highlight spot there. But I want it to be more, I don't know, we'll see what I feel like doing. I also might not even have the same color, so. Trying to darken up this little spot in here to make it match more of the outside. Okay, now, where do I want to put? Well, I want to try to put, as I said, I've been trying to kind of match, keep the lines here going. So it's more on the outside. I may put something in the inside of the leg too. I'm not sure yet. What was that? Oh, thank you so much for following. Oh my gosh. Horace, Looper. Jeez. I'm going to go with Horace. Hi, Horace. Nice to meet you. I want to say it. Looper Caldraxian. I can't do it. Looper Caldraxian. I'm going with hi, Horace. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon, evening, night, noon, wherever time it is in your time zone. My real name is Carol. I'm always known as Music Touch Mini Painting. That's my business name. You have the biggest name, by the way. That might be the biggest name I've ever seen on Twitch. I'm gonna go with Horace. I've been painting for I'm a commission mini painter. I've painted probably for about 25 years. I'm old. That's more why I've been painting for so long. Mostly on. I did have a little break in there. And I love to paint and I love to promote painting. And let's see, it is lovely to meet you. Do you paint minis? I'm going to go right here. I'm just figuring out where I'm putting my highlights. Where I'm going to put these, like, I may just do the two. I don't know. And don't mind me if I'm not on screen because that's a habit. That's what we all do. I don't know. I'm going to think about that one. What'll happen is I'll start doing it and then I'll change my mind on how I want to do it. Because to me it won't look right. If you have any questions, if you have anything to share. Yeah, I'm working on a homebrew chapter and some. Oh, awesome! You know what it is? It's because I put Warhammers when I'm doing. That's why I'm getting some people that are that I normally don't see. Maybe I need to do more Warhammer. It's not like I don't have any Warhammer. I'm always, by the way, I may not paint a ton of Warhammer, but I like Warhammer. I have an orc army I'm actually working with. I'm happy to talk about it. Mostly, a lot of times I paint Reaper mini stuff, or my other little project I have going is I'm a big Critical Role nerd. So I have some Critical Role stuff I'm painting. I think I am gonna put one here. I might just connect these two areas and paint this whole huge swath bigger and add a couple highlights going through there. But what I'm doing right now is I'm painting a fabulous marine, and I don't know if you found us or anybody else who's doing it, but basically, well, I mean, I'm good because I've done a lot of it. I'm not really thinking, I'm not really anything special, trust me. I've just done a lot of painting over a lot of years. And there's still people way better than me, so, but I really love doing it, and I love to, I love to advertise and get people who don't paint to paint. Unless they don't want to. I want to introduce it to people, just because there's so many good benefits to this hobby. You just started D&D. Yes! So Fabulous Marines, alright, so let me explain what the whole Fabulous Marines thing is. So basically, the Fabulous Marines, we are a group of mini painting streamers, and we're all raising money for the Trevor Project. Hence, I've got the Fabulous Marines logo. That's what the little Space Marine with the bi flag on the side is. I put the rainbow behind him. Because it's Pride Month, we're doing a fundraiser for the Trevor Project, and so I decided I have incentives. In fact, the thing just popped up with what my incentives are. I have a flag back here, which I'm putting people's names on it, either in memorial or somebody you want to honor. I've got a bunch of names on there, so that makes me really happy. That's $20, and that flag stays up. That flag is going to stay up, period. I know, unfortunately, I wish I could move it a little closer so the names are a little more visible, but they're there, and I'm going to leave it up. Then for $5, I have a older Space Marine. I think he's coming along nicely if he ever gets done. So anyways, I have this little Marine. So now what this Marine is, for $5 you can tell me how to paint it. And it does not matter how crazy, well actually it does. I have to actually be able to do it. I have to have whatever you want here, and I can't break terms of service. Okay, so no telling me to paint it naked. That's the one thing I could think of that would break terms of service. I'm sure there's other things. Maybe getting totally hammered, I don't know. But that's the one thing I can think of offhand. But basically people have been coming up with some crazy ideas, like hold your brush in your teeth, or hold it left-handed, wear a oven mitt and paint it left-handed. Use a huge brush, paint it yellow. Some of the colors were dictated. So that's for $5. For $10, I have jelly beans. I have Bean Boozled jelly beans, which are Jelly Belly jelly beans. Half of them are good, half of them are bad. Which one am I going to get? It's Jelly Bean Roulette. And it is pretty funny when I get a bad one. Although I got a bad one this weekend. It was toothpaste flavor, but I don't hate toothpaste, so it wasn't bad. So that's what I'm doing, and then as I said, it's getting kind of late in the month. For $50, you could name your own incentive, but it's getting kind of late in the month. It only goes till the end of June, so if you want to see me do anything stupid, or you're just want to donate because it's the Trevor Project, it's a really a wonderful organization. Anything that helps LGBTQA people or just plain prevents suicide, I am all on board for helping. So, also, hi Geeky Taniki. The Geeky Taniki, Horace there, who is a 40k player, I believe. I think that's what he said. I recognize what the heck he was doing. A homebrew chapter. So actually that doesn't tell me whether or not if it's 40k or AS. But he's a Warhammer player. And he just started D&D. Welcome to the D&D fold. I've also been a longtime D&Der. I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons for about 30 years. Because I'm old. I started this about 10 years after I started playing D&D. What was I working on? Purple. I'm working on purple. That's what I'm doing. Purple is the best color ever. And I'll fight you on that if anybody disagrees. I'm starting to do highlights on the purple. I may be redoing parts of this. Yeah, I'll add one here. I'll add a stripe here. Then I'm going to go back in and grab a little of the darker color and see if I can blend that out a bit. I mean, admittedly, Dwayne's answer is not wrong. He was like one of the first people to ever play D&D. Although, actually, I met him once. I do have I have a shirt with his autograph on it as proof, which needs to be washed. But I did meet the man once. It was definitely in his later years. It was pretty cool. I was all like friggin' intimidated to meet him, and then it was like, oh, he's pretty good. He's fun. I said those were definitely in his older years. I was sad when I heard he had passed away. And actually, the reason why I met him is he did it as a favor to a friend of his who owned a game store up here. Oh, good night. Oh, I'm glad you dropped by, Dwayne. I hope I see you again soon. Wednesday, I'm back on. So, hope I see you then. But I love D&D. I love playing it. I love it more now than ever. I play on a Twitch stream called, well, it's not a Twitch stream anymore. That's a long story. More or less, we got suspended for fraud, which was bullshit. And then we came back. They unsuspended us, but the direct guy who was running the stream, of course, is all mad at them. And I really can't say I blame him. So we have stayed on YouTube. So now we have a YouTube stream. But the nice thing about that is all our old episodes are right there. Come on, or fill that line in. Trying to widen this line a little bit to, erode it a little bit. So how are you, Kiki Taniki? I hope everything's well. Hope you had a lovely weekend. It was a lovely weekend in the tavern because we hit a goal. We actually hit a couple major goals. So as I said, I mentioned we did hit $250, so I'm gonna be giving away this Marine once he's done. Yeah, if I don't get them all filled in per requests, you have to pay $5 to basically request a way I paint him. I will just probably finish him up. I'm going to try not to touch up much of what I already did. Or I'm going to take, like, there's some purple in there, right there. I think I might actually take and maybe expand on it. Some of the mistakes. Some of the mistakes I'm going to leave because, that's sort of part of it. It's sort of the joke of it all. You're good. Have fun in the sun with the family. Hubby built a big old garden box on Friday. Had good food. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a good weekend. I am going to be at a convention this coming up weekend, so I'm all excited about that. It's so lovely. Conventions are back. Maybe I won't put a big honking bright line on this section. Maybe I'll leave it lighter, but I'm not going to put a highlight on there. The thing I found about doing this is sort of I call it a quasi non-metal metallic thing. The thing about this is I'm just sort of, it's taking me a lot of back and forth to be happy with some of these things. Maybe we'll add one more line in there. I could use one. One thing I've determined too, when it comes to non-metal metallic look, you want a lot of big contrast. Where am I headed to? Sorry, I am headed to PortCon, Maine in Portland, Maine. At the DoubleTree there. Although I'll be across the street because there's a gaming center. They actually rent out or bought a mall space. I want to say rent. That they have permanently. And we run games over there and mini painting. And I'm also trying to glaze over things here. Babysat for a friend today. Her baby girl was not happy when she discovered her mom had gone, oh noes. Oh noes. Well, she wasn't happy with you? Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, what was this? Oh, it's that trombone. I wonder if Mini Mommy's son is within hearing shot. New extension colors, introducing new color themes for Sound Deluxe Twitch expansions. I don't really want to read it now. I just want to go for Sad Trombone because apparently Mini Mommy's son loves Sad Trombone. She was mad, sad, crying. Yeah, she's very much a mama's girl still. Aww. Aww. Poor kid. Was he within earshot of that? Or is it his bedtime yet? It's still kind of early, so I kind of assume maybe it's not his bedtime yet. No, I vowed that I will play that, try to play that more often because Mini Mommy's son likes it. And I'm all for accommodating. Oh, okay, fine. I guess Saturday's a better day to do it then. So my goal is to build up this color so it looks like the rest. So it's kind of a... I know it's probably too much on the grid. It's probably too much different of value. That's probably my issue. Let's see, I can smoosh that in. One thing is, the reality is, I probably have this too far apart value-wise, so that's why I'm getting some harsh lines in there. I know what I want to do. I know what I keep us. I'm not happy with it, but I did do this a lot with the pink. Oh, Mini Mommy, one other thing. Is it good priming weather near you too? Like it is here? Because it's fantastic priming weather if you live in New England. $7:30 is bedtime. Oh, I remember when 7:30 was bedtime for me. Oh, I don't want that thick a line. Oh, it's been raining up. Oh, it's been raining up there. Well, poo. Well, that no fun. I mean, it's like you're like almost due north of me. Gee, I was hoping you get the same or similar weather. You know what I thought was really bizarre? When like, you guys had like the tornadoes up there a couple weeks back when C&G Mini Painting lost their power for like a day. And we were supposed to get some nasty weather, and we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was like, wow, you guys got tornadoes and we got nothing in the States. What the hell's with that? I was like, that's weird, because typically I think we get more tornadoes down in the floor 48 than you do up there in Canada. So yeah, if people want to talk about their D&D games or whatever, I'm all for it. But just be warned, I'll talk about my D&D games too. I have a lot of them to talk about. Just ask Crimson. Yeah, maybe I do need one more stripe. I don't want to put another stripe on this QQ. We'll start with that. Oh, God. I cannot keep it on... Why can't I keep it on camera? You know what? I think it's on camera. Like, I look down, it looks like it's on my dot, and it's not on my dot. Yes, I am doing this on purpose. I am covering what I just did. Or if you're somebody who got the new Horus Heresy, tell me what you think of it. I did not get it, but I know it's a good value for what you get. Actually, I do kind of wonder if the guy whose name is Horus got the Horus Heresy box set. It's been raining. Oh, okay. So Geeky Taniki. It's been raining here almost daily for 2 weeks. It's good though. We need it here. I'm sorry. Will you remind me where here is again? At some point, I'll learn. And just for the record, here for me is New England. Oh, that's right. South Dakota. Here, as far as I know, I'd have to look. I'm most tempted to look. Trying to make a really smudgy light spot to put my highlight on. That's right. Sadly, you are too far away from me to hang out and paint. Alright, so let's see. Rain is great weather to play D&D inside, that's for sure. So, Geeky Taniki, how many games are you playing in right now? If you are. And do you have any favorites? Q, I see that spot. I want to put paint there. No, that's not bad. I feel like I still gotta come up more though. So one of my biggest things I've noticed with people these days in painting is that I don't feel like they're bumping the highlights up quite enough. That's a thing. Everybody go away. I mean, it wasn't that warm, and I feel like it's getting warm in this room. As I said, my palette is starting to be past it, so try to wipe off the excess. Alright, well, let's see. What else have we got? I think I'm going to try to lighten up the top of that a little more. I do feel like it's too dark in there. Alright, now start putting some things in on the other leg. Miku's arm is complete and a lower left arm should be done tomorrow. So do you indeed have enough more resin to finish? Oh my god, have I been painting an hour? I'm gonna start painting because I'm like nowhere near done. I mean, granted, I got another hour and 15 minutes because someone spent some channel points for me to actually stay on. An extra 15 minutes. Yeah, wait until show and tell. Do you have everything up that you're going to put for show and tell? And then I'm going to wait till Mr. Gel Tip is back. He says he's coming back to do it. I'm an hour in, so any point now is a good time for show and tell. If you out there, yes, I'm talking to you, whoever wants to take it as such. I do show and tell of people's miniature projects. So if you have something you'd like me to share, get your links up. Or if you're on my Discord, make sure you put it in Discord, like I'm sure Cyanus did. Because he does. He's good like that. So I could share pics of the pets, but well, that's not usually part of show and tell. Usually it's minis and not pets. I mean, I could do pets if there was a request for it. Oh, I have to get the other brood too. Queer cut as a... Oh, I mean... It's... Well, I mean, no. Well, yes. Well, wait. No, it's full size. But it still qualifies. It's part of, I'll allow it. Because it's done by a 3D printer. Okay, so that's where that's... Might have to fix that top line a bit. Not thrilled with the top line there. Oh, there's like a hard piece of paint in my paint. Or something. Okay, and then I want to go back. Let's start shading this in. Or sorry, let's start blending this in. That's a better term. I don't want this big huge thing of water. I will say this, in spite of the fact that it's not that warm out, I'm like hot right now, and my window is open. Why is my room hot? Alright, I'm gonna pull this out just to look for a sec. Alright. Not bad. On that bottom thing. I'm gonna grab some white, like some solid white. I hear a birdie. It's actually like a shine on this thing, so it's making it hard to see. As I said, it's a lot of, the key is it's a lot of back and forth. what way did I go? I didn't go that way. Oops, not that color. I want to put, basically right now I'm making a glaze of that medium shade of purple. Not too much. There we go. I think I hear fireworks. Are you serious? Already? I hear something like screamers. Or something. I don't know who else. I'm beginning to realize there's a lot of people out there that don't like fireworks. I never realized. I thought I was like a square because I didn't like fireworks. At least the little ones that people fire off. But nope, I'm finding more and more people just don't like them. Even better, I have to deal with it because you're gonna head to bed. Oh, okay. Mini Mommy, always thank you. I've only got about another, well, a little over an hour. Under an hour. God, I can't believe it's under an hour. Have a lovely night. I hope you got some painting done. I know what's going to happen with this. I'm going to do this. I'm like, oh, it looks great, and like it on stream, and then I'll look at it later. I'm like, ugh, I hate it. and I'll redo it. Oh man, that was crazy talking about right here. Called to say they're under tornado warning where he's working at. Ah! Well, I hope he stays safe. Tell him to get underground if he can get underground. Or it could just be not a really horrible. I bet I can figure out where he's working. Alright, well, I can't be that specific. But, I do have a weather app that does give me tornado watches, all sorts of weather watches and warnings all over the country. So I hope he's okay. Tornadoes are definitely something not unheard of in South Dakota. Hell, they're not even unheard of around here. We can get them in New England. We don't get them. We don't get many, and they don't tend to be very bad. So welcome back, Mr. Jail Tip. What's up? So if you don't follow him, you should follow him. He's a streamer. He's a very good teacher. He may not think so, but he's an awesome teacher. Just don't judge any. Don't judge. They eat any part of the world that looks tasty at the moment. But they can't. The interesting thing I found, because I actually get hit by a tornado, not me personally, but my campsite did. I once was camping near Williamsburg, and my tent got hit by a tornado. They also, a lot of them are actually like little rinky-dink things that won't actually do any damage. You gotta take it seriously. I'm not making light of it. But sometimes it's not everything you see on what you see on TV, which are all the big, huge, super destructive ones. Those EF zeros don't really do too much. Was I glad I was not at my tent? Oh, heck yes. But it did teach me that not all of them, or a lot of them are not too, they won't destroy your house. I do know people that have had I do know somebody in particular, I do know actually had to rebuild part of her house. Like it took off the roof. She was okay. Her family was okay, which is all that really matters. Oh, I was gonna do a line here. Shoot. Small ones here, every year, they just generally overflow. Yeah, that's the thing is, like in a place like South Dakota, or I mean, Massachusetts is a friggin' tiny little postage stamp of a state. I mean, Texas, you know, you get out there. I mean, everything is like, you get a lot of empty space out there. Like say there's that meme that says there's a reason why I like to live where the air hurts my face in the winter. That's why, because we may get tornadoes, but we don't get that big ones. We don't get them often. We may get hurricanes, but we don't get them. We don't get like the bad ones or that often. Thank God. It's happened. The last time we got a real, let's see. Oh, you know what? What do you mean an opening for what? I'm pretty sure Spencer, South Dakota was the last significant tornado. Yeah, as I said, it doesn't have, you know, the thing is the news, of course, publicizes all the really destructive ones, so you start getting your head that all of them are really bad until it happens, and then it's like, alright, well that one wasn't so bad. Alright, so I'm going to take this time to do some show and tell. Now the jail tip is back, but you're saying there may be an opening for what? Is it in that non-stream D&D game that I probably don't have time? And as much as I QQ'd, I don't know if I have time for it. No, D&D! Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to open up hers first. That thing is so cool. Alright, let me go to Streamlabs and put on display pics. There's the Ghoul Queen. That's really, really, really cool. I say, it looks cool. She almost looks like a statue. Like the dress is almost like a statue. Like, because on this it looks like a shiny, or it looks like a shiny, you know, silver dress. I think it's really cool. And it goes really well with the hair. I like the skin tone. I like a lot about this. I like the skin tones. Nice shading and highlighting. Great job. Alright, where's the follow? There's the likey. I did follow you, so there you go. So I'm not always on Instagram that often. So if you don't find me like, that's why. It's just I'm not on there often. I do Twitter. I do Twitter more than this. Oh wait, there's more pictures. Look at that rib cage. It is a cool mini too. The sculpt is really good. There's the back with really nice highlights and shadows in that. I like it. I actually like to the fact that it's almost, I don't know how to put it. It's almost like, it's almost freeform. It's almost like it isn't, but it is. It's like you went to town with the brush, but everything is very deliberate, but yet it looks wild. I love it. And it's a wild figure, so it's appropriate. Very cool. I like her. I like her a lot. Back to that. Let me open up Discord. What else have we got? Actually, before I do that, let me switch back there. Yeah, I wanted to be like something. It does not look like a prom dress. So you succeeded. .3D printing. Okay, so so Cyanus printed the chest the other day, and that's what's looked like so far of his life-size Miku. I'm gonna guess there's actually there must be a huge ponytail that's gonna get printed at some point. Look, if anybody wanted to complain about painting, guys, look at the size of those. It's huge. And then he said, I hope this is enough to finish 10 kilogram of filament. So yeah, the bottom one is 10 kilograms of filament, and that's like a kilogram right there. That's a lot of filament. Alright, let's see. Work in progress. I have not been on here. It's a shame, I've not been on here nearly enough. Oh, that's because I was doing paint day yesterday. I'm trying to remember where I left off. Baldy, that was from Baldy's stream. I believe I left off with Mr. Spat. So, Baldy, this is going to be funny because I got to get a picture of her, but I actually was painting the same one at the my mini painting weekends. The same mini. I love what he did with the wings with the gold and the little purple in there. That's so cool. I actually added hair to her because I noticed, like, you can't really see it from this angle, but in the back, the wings were, it was really weird how the wings were attached. And then he also, this is what he painted on the stream, he also painted the Bumble Dragon, because it's kind of chubby like a bumblebee, so it's the Bumble Dragon. So why he's doing it yellow and black stripes, that's coming out friggin' sweet. Oh man. Also, I will say this, I love the Traveler is my co-pilot. I like digging the bumper sticker there. And alright, so back to the mini. I love what he's doing with the wings. That almost look leathery. It's friggin' cool. Viking Toast. Doing a bust. Black and yellow dig. Yeah, it said it's called the Bumble. It's called the. You will get nothing but kind words if you submit minis here. And it said this is all from the Discord. So if you ever join my Discord, I know there's already 5 zillion Discords out there, but I do share everything I get on there on here, unless somebody really specifically tells me not to, and no one's told me not to. So, but that's a great little work. Wait, is this finished? This is a work in progress. So that's a bust, that's a work in progress, and that's coming out nicely, like the blue hair. My buddy Dana, aka Rocket Koopa. I saw the real mini of this. So I think the thing of it is there's so much to it doesn't translate real well to a photograph. But basically this is almost like a walking tree. There's an eye right there, and I think a nose, his legs. And then you've got this goblin, I think it's a goblin, sitting up at the top with her axe, riding along. Druidmobile. So I dig that, actually. He was painting a bunch of stuff on Saturday. Tony Howell and his multi-layer. This thing is nuts. This is nuts. He's building a 3-4 dungeon. And now interesting how he's going to have that all put together. That is, yeah, you're not wrong, Geeky Tinny. It's legitimately cool. Actually, I was saying, wow, I love both these layers. This actually has, like, it's paint effect, like water has eroded part of it away, and you get the minerals that show. I love the way this is coming out. And then this layer with that, he uses some Green Stuff World spider webbing, and it looks so freaking real. He is really, really, really good. Yeah, huge terrain. I believe, there's your square, so there's your 1 inches. Just to give you an idea of how big it is. Crimson yesterday at Paint Club, at the painting party. This is what he worked on, was the tank. I think he worked on just the tank. It's coming out lovely. I laughed. I was like, this looks a little, the sword looks a little weird going through the book because it's so narrow up top and so wide at the bottom, but you can see that's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's like really cool. You got the freehanded, and he freehanded that. You've got this freehanded guide so you know what that sword really looks like, and that it is correct. The sculpt is fine, but it's really cool. He did the freehand one right there. These are going to look great with the rest of his Grey Knights. Take the Jets highlights, but otherwise done. Yep. Ooh. So actually, he added this. So here's the close-up of the bottom floor. And you can see he added ripples into the water. Oh my gosh. Tony his work is so amazing. I just can't even. I mean, everybody does a great job. I mean, it doesn't matter what stage you are, you all do great. Because you're putting paint on something tiny, or you're building something like this from scratch. It does not matter what your skill level is, you're all fantastic. But that is impressive. Oh, okay, I haven't seen this, so he started printing out. Oh, those are Necrons. Is it going to be red Necrons, orange Necrons? I'll have to get back in and get to some comments. Oh, wait, what else did you... Somebody just commented. Oh, Laura just commented. Alright, so... Oh, damn, she went away. Okay, so... Unfortunately, Minnie Money went away, but she did finish this awesome genie, and it's a Reaper genie. And if you want to get your own, I have a link right here to Reaper's website. Oh, she changed... The interesting thing is we've been watching this one through all the work in progresses, and what she's done with that left hand, it's its left hand. And it had like purple in there, then it was like white, now it's green. And I mean, that makes sense. She did the white on there, and the whitest whites were in the middle there where, I guess you could say where this like rune or whatever that is appearing, but holy mackerel, it's so good. She does really good highlights and shadows. And one of my favorite things about this piece is the color of this armor. She once actually posted it or mentioned it here what those colors were. It's many. But that is excellent. I said I love her. I love the highlighting and stuff. It's just, it is enough. So okay, so all right, so this is the done version of Tony's Cavern. It may be appearing in both places, but fantastic. Nuts. I've got some really good painters in this thing. I said I love you all, and I think you're all fantastic, but I will admit some people are just... I think some people make me look bad. So let me see what it said. EQ train, I love it. Let's see. The river color and textures look amazing. Maze boobs. I'm here for it. A flesh colored genie, that's pretty sweet. I said, I think my favorite part. It actually, that is true. You don't see a lot. Usually they're blue or whatever. You're right. I don't see them that often. Alright, back to this insanity. I may end up doing a little bit of this when I'm off stream. I mean, I gotta get it done. I actually did a little bit of it yesterday. What I did yesterday was I went over some of the highlighting on the blues. This is me not happy with it. So I may go back over some of the stuff. Oh gosh. This does not feel like the usual cough. I think I accidentally... Oh no! Ah, there we go. Dropped it, but it didn't fall all the way down. Ha ha. Jeez, I don't think I did. I was going over show and tell, basically, when you were away. I don't think I have any candy. I want some candy. Or cough drops. This is not from whatever it is. It doesn't feel the same, at least. Alright, I'm going to... I've got this, but I feel like this is a little too bright, so I'm going to go back in. And I'm making a glaze. I was trying to tone it back, but I think I got to tone it back more. Twitch has been really twitchy lately. I'm not really sure why. Like, I can see if I'm, we can all, everybody streams, we can see if we're dropping frames and everything. And I haven't dropped a thing. But yet every so often, I'll get the scrolly wheel of doom on Twitch. Actually, the brightest spot should probably be this here. As I said, I'll probably go over it a few times because I'm not really thrilled with it yet. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the other parts of this I've done and the way they ended up, but I'm not thrilled with this yet. It'll get there. Apparently Gel Tip is working on 500 things. Actually, he's always like working on 500 things. They said if you don't follow him, follow him. Although he won't be streaming this week because he is out of town. But he's going to do crazy amounts of painting apparently. I said, I'm going to Portland, Maine. Maybe Mr. Gel Tip had another hiccup. You still there, Gel Tip? Oh, where you got my shining spears right now? Ah, you are okay. So you are still. You didn't hiccup again. Oh, that's right. I was going to show people what I did. So it's really funny. Baldy was doing a fairy, and I did one. And there she is. I gotta seal her, and I gotta get beauty pictures of her. Jeez. My thing is all over the place tonight. But she's done. I'm pretty happy with that. I like my wings. I think they look pretty cool. White is hard. Oh, the what's her name? Like Glitter Wing. It's a cool. I mean, it's a cool mini. That's why I painted it. I had it sitting out on my desk for a while. Yes, I'm still picking at this. And I said I probably will be once I'm off stream to pick at the same parts. This one shouldn't be that. The bottom one shouldn't be as strong a highlight as the tops. That's right. I was gonna make Jelta feel sad that he missed yesterday. Actually, it was a pretty quiet day. A lot of people, you know, I think because of Father's Day, weren't there. Which was fine. It was a good. Still, we got people, and we had a big Jim Slay Gaming show up. With his niece. It's always great when I get a kid or two in there. She did a fantastic job too on her mini. It was a Griffin. Oh, that's not bad. I'll say one of the reasons why I love living in Massachusetts because it's like streamer central. There are so many of us in Massachusetts that stream. I'm happy with that. Cute. Believe it or not, my paints might actually be too wet. There we go. I did not like that very much. Alright, now I'm going to see if I can kind of mix. I swear the paints are too wet. I'm just going to kind of cover it. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking. Alright. Paint, let's see. I have a 12-year-old daughter, wow, and a 3-year-old son. Whenever I paint, I set it for them to paint too. We buy dollar store dinos. Perfect! They actually worked really well for a painted mini, by the way. Because I've done that at a con. Con supplied the minis, that's what they gave me. Let's see, dragons for the little one, the big one gets to earn a Hero Forge mini. She takes care of her. Oh, that's a big deal. You're a good mommy. Working. You paid points for me to be here at this point. Least thing you could do is be here. Bonus time. That's not bad. Whereas I want the whole top a little lighter, although I don't. Crazy. I'm gonna go back over it. I'm just sort of thinking this through here. feeling like I'm losing my white here. Alright, so I'm going to want to add a little bit more shadow, a little color in here. Yikes. Trying to darken that up too. I want it to be a little lighter. I want it to be my mid-tone color actually. What time is it? Oh, we're getting there. Not quite there yet, though. Definitely do some edge liner around that edge. Oh, I forgot. There's a little thing down there. I actually got a lot of the purple to do. God, this is like so slow. If it's something else, I can mix paints here. I'm running out of room on my palette. Welcome back, Jill Tip. Oh, Crimson came back, and I'm gonna be off in 3 minutes. Sorry guys. Oh, like I said, I got a channel point reward and it's up tonight because I don't have to raid in anybody tonight. So I can be here as long as people want me to be. Within reason. As I like to say, within reason. So let's see if I can paint this little piece. Although you know what, I can't go. I can't go too light there, because come to think, if I go too light here, it's gonna blend. I'm afraid to actually put anything there. There we go. Add a little highlight to those spots. What else can I do really quick? Two bits of the helmet. Actually, I should do my mid-toe. It's time, but you know, I'm gonna go a little further. I want to at least do part of the helmet. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with the eyes. Oh. This is actually very unusual because usually I always paint the eyes first. But they're not, it's a helmet. Helmets are a little different. I will paint it something. I'm just not sure what. I don't like painting the insides of these for those reasons. Even side brushing seems to be a problem. I'll figure out something to do the inside of that mouth. So, but I wanted to share this. Technically, this stream is over. I'm just trying to do a little bit more. happy with that. I'm gonna wipe that off. Alright, let's see. Yep, you can cut whatever corners you want. Oh, it's Tiamat. I think. Oh, I don't know, are there 5 heads there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's Tiamat. That's pretty cool, though. So yeah, basically what's there is Tiamat. And yeah, as I said, yes, you are allowed to... Well, I mean, it's your mini. You do whatever you want with it. So the answer to that is yes. Now as for whether or not you want to cut corners, because it's your mini. That's another story. That's where I think the highlight should go. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to sign off. So, this is why I'm the world's slowest painter. All you guys that say you're slow painters, I think I'm the slowest. Because I keep going back in. I'm going back over things. Like a bunch of times. Damn it, I hate these little... Come on, damn it. I mean, I can see them there. It's not doing what I want it to do. There we go. That's better. At least now he's got some things about. Sorry, I mean, he's got some not things in his mouth rather than just. So is it really is about how smooth I want? Let's see. It really is about how smooth I want white to be on a personal piece. Yes, gel tip. You know, if you want me to like tell you no, you gotta make it to whatever standards are, or you're just looking for somebody giving you an excuse to be lazy. As far as I'm concerned, your piece, you can do it as good or as bad as you want. It's your piece. Here I am letting you off the hook, and I don't think you want... I'm just find an excuse to be faster. There you go. Fine, then be faster. Get good. I'm just starting the eyes. I don't think I'm going to finish these tonight. I'm going to put down a layer of white because I'm going to probably put some other colors on top of it. Probably green.
So I put some white down. It doesn't seem to have just totally blended in. Ah!
Where's my gold? I just realized I got some boo hiss. I got some on where the gold is. Alright. I think I've had enough of streaming for tonight. Oh. I think I will keep working on it because otherwise it'll never be done. This is torture painting countless coats of gray. Well, why did you... I mean, how many... Okay, so first of all, how many are you doing, Gel Tip? Like, how many things are you painting gray? I have to do 5 bikes. Oh, wait. Are they the ones you started, or are those not bikes? The ones you started that had all the freehand on them. Those aren't bikes, are they? This is something else, right? I'm pretty happy with how this thing is coming out. Oh, so they are part of the bikes. And the bike is white. Or gray. I'm gonna look this long and hard and figure out what I want to do because I think like every other stream, I'm gonna look at find something they do on stream, and I'm gonna like, I want to change it. It's a big project, but I will be happy with them when they're done. You should be. I'm sure they're going to be awesome. Oh, cool. I can't wait. Hey, by the way, are you free on the 10th of July? It's the 10th, right? Yay, okay, so possibly. So I believe that was the date is look at a calendar here. Yeah, July 10th is the next painting party. Oh, that's oh shit, you run that on Saturdays, don't you? So, one good news, I will be bringing the Fab Marines to PortCon. I will be bringing the fundraising. I got the okay to do it, so. Well, I hope you can make it. As I said, I know yesterday was tough for a lot of people, not just you. So, next painting party is July 10th, 1 to 5. Well, thanks guys for tuning in. Do I want to raid anybody with only 3 of us? We could go visit Andrew. Andrew's Armory. He's one of the other fabulous Marine people. I like to raid him. So maybe I'll do that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back, of course, on Wednesday night. I hope I spelled that right. Andrew's Armory. It's just the way it looks. Alright, so I'll be back Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, where I will continue on with this. As I said, I'll probably do a little off stream to try to catch up because, God, I feel like I'm never going to be finished. And I'll actually, in spite of the fact I'm going to be at PortCon on Thursday, that's the first day of mini painting, I am going to try to stream off my tablet for the D&D game. So, let me know about that D&D game. Although I have a funny feeling if it's on Saturdays, I can't do Saturdays. I'm in like 3 D&D games already. Well, 2 games and I stream. I really want to play with you though. So, you guys sound like it'd be a ton of fun it'd be a fun group to play with too. So, unfortunately, I can't do everything. Alright, so let me hit the raid, which I apparently didn't do. Alright, we're all going over. Alright, well said. Thank you again for tuning in. And hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. And of course, I always love to say, happy painting.
Look at his tongue. Look at his tongue. Oh, such a cute little guy. What's up, muses? We're just looking at doggos. We're just playing with the. Let me see. I gotta fix the camera a little bit better. Yo, I appreciate that. I might be murdering your name, but Cyrinus, thank you for the follow. We're just petting the dog right now. We got the doggo. He needed some attention. What am I up to right now? I am painting Cruel Boy's leader, Kill a Boss. What? What? What, doggo? What? 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 This is who we're painting right now. Let's see. How good is he gonna look here? Jilted Breed! What up? Oh, should I paint him? I can paint the dog. I'm painting a dog. I'm painting a hyena. Whatever this thing is. Alright, buddy. I need you to move so I can scroll back in there. Let me get this back in business here. I mean, I know what you meant. I could paint. We'll get a hot tub, and we'll get a dog, and we'll get a canvas, and we'll paint everybody up. But this is what I'm working on right now. Is it too zoomed in, maybe? We're slowly just building up the layers on the kiloboss. Yeah, you like this? You think it's cool? That's pretty cool. I like this model a lot. I just finished this guy not too long ago. Just the other day I finished this guy. And so we moved on from the Slogoth to the Killaboss. I offer my dog as tribute. Yes! We have a tribute dog! Yes! What type of dog do you have? Send me this tribute dog. Yes, for painting, of course. Painting purposes only. And a corgi? I don't know what that first one is. I'm gonna have to look that up because that I've never heard of.
A Keyshawn?
Keyshawn and a corgi. Let me see what this is. Okay, never mind. I take that back. I do know what that dog is. I didn't know that was the name. What would be better? I think the corgi would be an instant success in a hot tub painting stream. I really do. Because you know what? Have you ever seen that video corgi flop where the corgi jumps off of the deck into the water, and it's like, ding. I love me a little corgi flop video. And we'll do a corgi flop into the hot tub, and then but after we paint the corgi, you know what I mean? It'll be an instant success. Those are cute dogs though. I love little corgis. I've never owned one though. Came in, right? You came in, and we're gonna be able to raid somebody now too. Hell yeah! Because I'm gonna be getting off in like maybe another 20 minutes or so. I need to come in here with a glaze with this purple. How's your painting though? With the fabulous Marines going? Did you finish your noise marine yet, Muses? Or are you still working on it? No, still not done with it? Am I not going to stream for 6 hours? I could stream for 6 hours. I usually stream for 5 hours, but it'll depend. You know, we're having a lot of fun over here, so sometimes you just go with the flow. That's what I like to do anyways. I'm the world's slowest painter. I will be lucky to be done before July. Well, you know what? At least you know your strengths and your weaknesses, right? That's all I could say.
I don't know if slow painting is a weakness, but
I'm not sure if you're the world's slowest painter, though. But... I need, like, maybe a little bit of this in here. Yeah, let's try that. Jill Tip comes in and goes, actually, that's me, okay? You can't have that title, because that's me. That's me. No one will take that from me. I'm a pretty slow painter, to be honest. But it's also because I think I'm just always trying too hard with details. Alright guys, look, I got it. I got an idea.
oh no.
Close stream between Gel Tip and Muse's Touch, same exact model. It will be like some Reaper's miniature model, like some like cheap Reaper's miniature. And you guys start at the same exact time, and you hit the timer, and you see who actually takes the longest. I think it will be a success. I think that will be, and no cheating. Like, you actually have to try hard. Like I don't want to see you guys purposely painting slow just to hold up and be like, wait, I'm trying to win the world's slowest painter award. Like, I need to actually, you know what I mean? And I'll tune in and I'll be the referee. I'll be the judge. And I'll make sure it's going smoothly and we find out who really is the world's slowest painter. I'll bring the bourbon. Yeah, that does sound like a good July challenge. And not only that, but we'll make sure that I'm actually like what are the like an announcer. Like I'll do it like an announcer. Like I'll actually be announcing what you guys are doing. So it like bumps up the excitement of how slow you guys are painting. Triple stream. Yeah, I won't paint. I'll just sit there and announce, and I'll say what's going on, and everybody can watch. It'll be like a race. I think it'll work out good. Yes, you and Muse's Touch slow off. I'll make banners and posters and post it all over my social Get it all
Oh.
hyped up, and I'll do the announcing, and we'll have like a triple stream. And you guys will pick the same exact model from like Reaper's Miniature or something. And you guys will initiate the slow off. Absolutely. So the challenge is painted white. That's a good one. That tickled me. How about Baba Yaga? That's a good model. How powdery can you make this white look? Oh, she already came. Unless you're talking about K as Baba Yaga. Uh-oh. We got multiple Baba Yagas in the chat. It's like Baba Yaga showdown. I'm down for a Baba Yaga showdown. I need some of this too. Oh, okay. So that was just a little jab because this is already history in the making. Yeah. It would have to be something completely brand new and fresh. What was the challenge for Gel Tip? I want to know what the Baba Yaga challenge was. Or was that another slow off? Am I like, is the slow off a thing? Like, this is really a thing, huh? This happens more than I realize it happens, huh? Sit there for a month is not the same as being the world's slowest painter. This is true. You are absolutely correct about that. That's why I said I would do the announcing, because I don't want no cheating. I don't want to see cheating. I want to see you guys actually throwing down some paint. Oh, got you. I mean, we're talking about it a lot. We've already, how many people are in here? We've already got 14 people committed and thinking this is gonna happen. So there's no backing out of it now. This has to happen. You see that in there? Yeah, is this happening or what? I mean, it doesn't have to happen, like, immediately. I'm not saying, like, tomorrow, guys, let's stream it. We can, but do I stream until it's done? Ooh, that's a good question. We have to establish some rules here. There's got to be some rules of engagement on this. Turns into a 24-hour... I mean, look, because if you have to stream it the whole time and you really are the world's slowest streamer, we're talking about maybe a 24-hour stream. You know what I mean? If you're really the world's slowest streamer. And the definition of done, yeah, exactly. Is it gonna be like a phonathon or something like that? Like the last one, done is just whoever drops first. That's what it is. Golden Demon or tabletop? Well, if we're talking Golden Demon, then yes, it's going to be the slowest paint-off you've ever seen. Sounds like a subathon, exactly. This is a subathon, Mr. Dugal. Whoever makes the least amount of progress wins. Just take extra meds, okay? Just take your extra med. We'll chop them up. We'll make sure you get steady meds the whole way through. All right. I'm a veteran of 24-hour streams. I've done about 5 24-hour streams now. I don't know if I could do it right now, but I have done it before, multiple times. Though I've never done 24 hours worth of painting. I was playing video games and other things like that on my 24-hour streams. And then I did the Hot Wings challenge and some of the other stuff. The Hot Wings were fun. That kept me up for another like 5 hours. And then I did some tabletop simulator too. That would be a good rules of. I think that would be good. Yeah, start at like 4 hours, and then and do it wouldn't be an uncapped. It would just be a capped at 12 hours. Because if you did uncapped, you might be sitting there for a while, depending on how amused everybody is. Hold on, I am married, and then there's no way it'll be allowed for a 20. Gel tip, I'm feeling a lot of resistance coming from you. There's a lot of resistance here. You're gonna have to tell your partner that there's a 24-hour subathon painting stream happening. I like the idea. I'm thinking this is good. Muse is ready. She like isn't. You're onto something here. But we started at 4 hours, and for every sub one or the other gets, we add a half hour. No, I know. I'm just messing with you. I know. He's like, I'm not resisting. When's ReaperCon? My spouse is my moderator, and she moderated my 8-hour stream every second of that stream. Got you. So you just need to make it worth their while. Yeah, gotta give them some incentives. Labor Day weekend, okay. You say that, and I don't know when Labor Day is. September 5th, okay. So my birthday's in September, but I might be going to an event from the 15th to the 18th or something like that. Mine's 9/23. September Brothers, yeah! Oh, that's gonna be a fun weekend then for you, because your birthday and then bam, ReaperCon. That's pretty cool. Alright, so it can't be Alright, we'll make it official. We'll make it official. We'll do this. We'll figure out a date. I'll get involved in this too. We're gonna go. I'm gonna probably be gone the 15th through like the 19th or the 20th of September. But my birthday is the Friday, September 23rd. Oh no, we make things into reality over here, you gal. You better get this straight, okay? When we say we do things around here on this stream, we fucking do it. Your schedule is complicated. Sounds complicated. What was that? Is this thing trying to talk to me right now? We can figure it out though. I think we can figure it all out. I definitely think it's doable. You guys are a lot busier than I am. That's for sure. So it's gonna be based on what's y'all are capable of. I don't know if am I in Gel? Whose Discord are we talking? Gel Tips? I think I might be in Gel Tips. I'm not sure. We buddies. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right? This is a perfect time for this. Go ahead and join my Discord. Since we're talking, I might as well be throwing down those links, right? I honestly, I love being neglected. That's one of my things. So, you'd be doing me a favor. No, alright. Well, we'll figure it out. There you go. Appreciate you. Being neglected is one of my things. Anyways. I am gonna be getting off here though, so we're gonna find somebody else awesome to raid and keep sharing the love. Thank you. I'm excited about this too. I want to see who is the world's slowest painter, and not only live, but if you can convert it. I don't know if you guys do YouTube, but if you can make it somehow into like a YouTube short or something like that, and then get other people in the community to see who is the slowest, it could be a challenge. It could be like, all right, look, Geltip proved he is the slowest, but who else out there is ready to prove themselves? We need to know who in the miniature community can prove themselves against whoever won in the last challenge.
Oh, God.
I'm old. I still use a YouTube. He's like, YouTube what? What's YouTube? That's funny. Well, then I'll do that. Yeah, you know, there's YouTube longs, YouTube shorts, then there's YouTube giants, YouTube shorts. There's all sorts. Nah, I don't know. No, it's just like a shorter, like a video that's like shortened. So it's like, it's not something that's like a 13-minute or a 14-minute video. But we're gonna go find somebody. We're already a little bit past. Still have 45s at home. He said still have 45s at home. Alright, let's see if there's who else is on. This light is just blaring. Muses, you're actually on? What is this? Muses, how are you in my chat and streaming at the same time? Explain, or is my Twitch wrong?
Oh, maybe I didn't kill it.